What's up, everybody? My name is DJ Bones, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install my new Paleto Bay Police Department skin pack. It's fairly simple, fairly easy. I'm going to try and get it through as quick as possible. First thing you'll need is a thing called OpenIV. This is how we're going to put the skins themselves onto the vehicles that we choose. Inside of the Paleto Bay Police Department pack, when you install it, you're going to have a PBPD folder. Inside that folder, you're going to have 4 more folders. You're going to have templates, screenshots, completed black and white, and completed. Inside the completed, you're going to have the 3 liveries. You're going to have 3 more liveries inside of the black and white variant. Here are the screenshots. There are 4 screenshots in total. And here are the templates I used. The templates, the reason why I include them in every single skin pack I do is so you can compare them to the templates of the vehicle packs you install. So let's say you want to see if this skin pack will work for your Crown Vic. You load up the thing, and if you see that it matches the template perfectly, it'll work. If it doesn't, most likely will not work. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and move this over to the side, and we're going to open up OpenIV. I'm going to be testing this on one car, and that's going to be the V11 Vic here I have. This is Ripple Development's 2011 Vic. So how we are going to go about doing this. So I find it easier if you have multiple screens to have one folder on one screen, which it could be the skin pack on one screen or OpenIV on the other screen. I have 3 screens stretching across here, so I could put them anywhere I want. But for your all sakes, I know everybody doesn't have 3 or 4 monitors. We're going to do it right here on these 2. So we're going to go inside of our completed folder, and we are going to find the one that matches up, which is CVPI sign 1. And we're going to go into here. If your vehicle does not have a high.yft file, that's fine. I'll explain that whenever I get closer to that situation. But if it does have a plus high.y or ytd file, then you're going to want to open that up, and you're going to see the old skin here. And there might be other things in there like dirt mapping. So like if the car gets dirty, it has custom things on it. That's fine. Don't worry about that. So we're sorry about that. We are going to, it may look like this on your guys' view here. That's fine. You're going to find the replace button. You're going to hit replace. And then if you extract this, that's fine. But if you don't, it might just show up as a blank file or your documents or downloads or your pictures folder. That's what it defaults to. I'm not sure. But for me, I have extracted this .zip file, and I'm going to find the CVPI sign 1, which is going to be right here. I'm going to double click that. As you can see, it automatically imports it onto there. We're going to hit save, and we're done with the high.ytd file. Now, if yours does not have a high.ytd file, that's fine. You're just going to edit the YTD. And if you do have a YTD or a high.ytd file, you are still going to edit the YTD file itself. So you're going to open this up, and since there are a lot of textures in here, I'm going to show you how many are in here. There's 209. There's a little holographic thing right down there behind my head. Since there are so many files in there, we are going to utilize our search bar. We're going to type in sign. Every single livery you make or you want to replace, it's going to be called CVPI sign or whatever sign _1, 2, 3. As you can see, this one has a blank, which that means it has a unmarked variant. So we're going to go in here, hit replace, find our CVPI sign 1, replace it, hit save. And we're done. That's how easy it is to replace skins for vehicles. Some vehicles are locked models, so the um, livery itself might be reflective and it might be implanted onto the car itself. And if the developer is making the car, so you can't remove that, that's a situation where us as skin creators can't do anything about. That's the car developer's, I want to say motive, but that was his plan on what to do to make his car unique and make his car his car. So now, if you guys want to verify that the skins worked and everything worked perfectly fine, you're going to find your YFT file. Your YFT is, as it says, your fragment object. We're going to double click that, and it's going to open it up here. Obviously, yours will not look exactly like this Vic unless you have this Vic in your pack, which is it's Ripple's Valor pack, which I believe it's $180. My buddy sent me over this file so I can demonstrate on here. So as you can see, it went over perfectly fine. You can see the Pluto Bay, and it went over perfectly. So that means the livery worked for it. I'm going to show you an instance of if the skin does not work for it. Just give me 1 second, and I'll get that set up for you guys. Alrighty, so we got another skin pack here. So we have the N11 Vic now. This is a Enforced Vic, also made by Ripple Development. We're going to go into here. As you can see, it has 2 skins, and yours also may look like this whenever you first open it up. You go drag around, just uncheck this, and you can see the full thing. So I'm going to do 2 things here since we have a normal and a ghosted livery. We're going to replace this one with the CVPI sign 1, and then we're going to click the sign 2, replace. We're going to go out of the completed folder into the completed B and W, which is black and white, and we're going to put that in there. You will not be able to view this in OpenIV unless you swap these around, name sign 2, sign 1, and sign 1, sign 2. You just got to flip-flop them. That's the only way that you can see this. I just want to check one thing here. That is supposed to be checked there. Don't know why I didn't do that, but it's fine. So now, we're going to open this up, go back to the YTD here as well. We're going to type in sign like we did last time. And you can see there's 3 of them because you can have an unmarked variant. We're going to replace 1, go back to the completed. We're going to replace number 2. We're going to go back to the black and white. And we're going to hit save. This may or may not work. I haven't tested it, so I don't know. So we are going to now open up the N11 Vic in there. And as you can see, it did not work. It may look like it worked, but as you see, it's lower on that side than it is that side. That's not an error on my end. That's an error on the template's end for the vehicle. And you can see it may look perfectly fine over here, but as you can see, it actually is a little bit lower than it actually should be. And over here, as you see, it's clipping through. That's because I go here and get you guys the template to pull up here. It is actually a different template to what I included in my pack. It is a completely different, oopsies. It is a completely different template than what I included in my pack there. You can see in my pack, it is different. It's a slight difference, but it is a difference. They're still facing the same way, but as you can see, if I put details on the bumper here, if I put PBPD or PBPD on the bumpers like I did with the 14 Charger, it would appear on the bumper, right? And it should not be on the bumper. And you see the bumper is in the different place and the plates are in the different place. It's just, you just have to go through and find which ones will be compatible for what. And if you can't find one, I'm sorry. Just keep hunting, you know? it might take a while for you to find a pack that works. So that's going to be the end of the video here, guys. Hope I helped you out a lot, and stay safe. And like I said in all my other videos, grab your Dr. Pepper and a moon pie and game on. See you later, my friends. Stay safe out there.